I am so Catholic that every time I see the title of this event, I hear taste and see, taste and see. That's what it's the first thing that pops into my head. But it's Taste and Sip Tour, so it's completely different. Her name's Alex Gasser, Executive Director, SEMO NASV. It's just, it's one of those things that reminds you of a song, you know. You know what I mean? Just saying. Yeah. How are you?
I'm good.
So tasting and sipping sounds like we're eating and drinking something.
Yes. So our Taste and Sip Tour, our next one is coming up May 9th at 7:30 in the morning. So we will do coffee and some kind of breakfast item and then we do have the next one after that will be in September, and that will be in the evening. And so that one will include drinks and charcuterie board. Yeah. And so we call them Taste and Sip because we're having food and drinks. Yeah.
That's awesome. You know, nobody said you can't slip something in your coffee if you want to. If that's who you are, but it's BYO whatever. All right. Yeah. But May 9th, 7:30, why are you holding these? What are you doing when you're there?
Yeah, so we really want folks to come and see our agency over at 147 North Lacey Street because we really want folks to know the resource that's in their backyard because we can talk about sexual violence all day, every day, and I know no one wants to talk about it, but we can talk about it, but until you actually see what we're doing in our facility, it doesn't, I don't think, really click with people. The resource that is right here in your backyard and what we're doing in Jackson.
And I can't think of anything more horrible than what these people have gone through, so nobody really wants to talk about it, but we better.
Yes. Yeah. And I mean, the way our building's set up, we've got interview rooms and observation rooms so that our MDT teams can watch it on closed circuit television. We record those so we can submit that into a court of law. We've got our medical rooms. Our waiting rooms are so client-friendly and trauma-informed. And I think once people see it, then it clicks for them. Okay. And so that's why we want folks to come over and see it.
Weren't you in like a little tiny house off of Broadway in Cape for a long time?
So we've been all over the place, actually.
Okay.
We started in the basement of Doctors Park, and then we moved over to Sheridan, and then we were on Mount Auburn Road, and then have landed over on Lacey Street. And Lacey Street is just, if anyone had been to our office over on Mount Auburn, this space is just so much bigger and better, and we can do 2 interviews at the same time if need be. So if we have an ER along with a scheduled client, we can accomplish that where we couldn't do that over at our Mount Auburn location. And so that is just amazing.
Well, and I love that for you because the area is growing. More people are willing to say something. So your workload has increased, your clientele has increased, and that's a horrible thing to have increased, but it's just the truth. And I think we've always had this big of a problem. I really do feel like we have a problem even worse yet to come with the horrible online pornography issue that we have with children. But without places like you, there's nowhere for them to go tell.
Yeah, and it's one of those that it's kind of like we also have a satellite office down in New Madrid, and when we opened that, our numbers doubled. Yeah. We know that doesn't mean abuse was happening more. It just means people felt more comfortable reporting because the resource was there. Yep. And so it's one of those things that it's kind of like if you build it, they will come. Mm-hmm. That's really what it is.
Y'all are one of the most necessary evils that I know of because, having something happen when I was young, knowing one of my very good friends who was raped by her father repeatedly since she was 9 years old, I don't give her name, but the story needs to be said. and her sisters were as well. People who look at children as sex objects and hurt them, the children are afraid, and they need somewhere where they can go where they feel safe, and that's you.
Yes. Yeah, and we want folks to feel comfortable reporting. We want folks to, if it's something that's happened in their past, we do offer counseling, and that all of our services are completely free. So as soon as they hit our doors, that's not something they have to worry about. And
Right.
Our advocates are really good about referring services as well. So if there's multiple things going on, we want to help connect them to resources.
Yeah, I love what y'all do. Don't worry, I'm not from here. You don't know her. Thank you very much. All right, so Taste and Sip is going to give everybody just a little idea of what they have you have at your fingertips, and that they have available to
Yes.
them if they need you.
Yes, and hopefully you don't, but we'd love businesses to come. We'd love folks that are just interested in what we're doing to come. Just come and check us out.
Yeah, and you never know when you're going to need a sponsor for something. And if people know what you do, they might be more likely to step up.
Yes.
That's always a good thing. How did Green Bear go, by the way?
Oh, my gosh, it was amazing. Oh, it was the weather. We couldn't have asked for better weather. We saw about 500 folks come out to the event. It was just absolutely beautiful.
Fantastic. You know, I was doing the Special Olympics event. You were doing that. There were park cleanups. It was the perfect day for everybody to be out. But I was like, I hope Alex has a huge turnout because it's so necessary. So, you know, I was thinking of you while I was doing my job at another event. So I'm really happy for you. I'm glad people are getting an idea of what you all do. And I think
Thank you.
You're welcome. Taste and Sip is a big one for you big people. Again, remember, May 9th is coffee at 7:30
Yes.
in the morning. And the November one will be coffee too. But Tuesday, September 9th, you can, I don't know, sip a sip. Do what you want to do. Yeah. What's your address one more time, Miss Alex?
It is at 147 North Lacey Street in Jackson.
She is Executive Director at SEMO NASV. Make sure you take part of Taste and Sip and see what's right here in your backyard. Thank you, Alex.
Thank you. Have a wonderful day.
You too. Bye-bye.